Hello again, YouTube. It's Skylar. Welcome back to my face. I have now been on HRT estrogen for almost 17 months, and that's pretty huge because I know I skipped a month because I know the 16th because I had a crazy busy schedule, but I wanted to go back and make sure that I still get this video in here because I know you guys really like my updates for my HRT. So let's get into it. What have I noticed since my last update? I believe my last update was a couple months ago. So, one thing that I've definitely noticed is my breasts have continued to grow. Like, holy moly. And I could definitely tell because I can usually feel like they feel tender and sore. But there's definitely growth there that I didn't realize until just a few weeks ago. And also, one of the things that I've realized, well, not realized, but it's just become apparent again, is that my bone structure is changing, which is really painful. Like I said, HRT is different for every person, so one person's experience won't be the same as another person's experience with HRT. Obviously, like I always say, I'm on the highest dose of estrogen, so the side effects and the effects are going to be a lot more intense. So, but definitely I've experienced, clavicle as well as in my lower jaw, in my back, and definitely in my knees. Like my knees have been like, and it's painful, but I mean, it's doing its thing. It's shifting all the muscles and bones around slowly by slowly. So, in effect, it's like your skeletal frame is shifting to where it should be when you're on HRT. I mean, I definitely noticed a lot of that in the beginning when I first started taking my hormones, but it's definitely accelerated since my surgery. I've definitely noticed a lot more changes since my orchiectomy procedure, which I got back in October. And I think that's allowed the hormones to do their thing more effectively without having to interfere with testosterone. And I'm pretty sure, I'm going to get my blood work here in the next couple weeks, but I'm pretty sure that my testosterone levels are pretty darn low by now. So we'll just see how those go. But as far as like everything else, my mood, like I'm really more emotional now. Like I see commercials and I start crying, and it's like, I feel that sort of empathy now that I mean, ever since I started my hormones, that feeling of empathy and caring for others, but it's definitely intensified over the past couple months, and I do attribute that to my surgery because once I had that, it's just like all the testosterone just stopped. So takes a few months to get out of your system, but I'm nearing the point now where I feel like most all of it is gone, and yeah, I just feel normal now. So, I mean, and obviously I'm not done transitioning. There's still a lot of stuff that I want to finish. Like, I still need a few more treatments of laser hair removal on my face, as well as my augmentation, because despite the fact that I have seen increased in growth, but usually after about 2 years is when it just kind of plateaus, like for pretty much everybody that I've talked to. And then obviously my facial feminization surgery for, where they reconstruct the jawbone to make it more slender and streamlined and maybe get rid of that because I don't. But anyway, and then my SRS, and then I should be all the way done. But yeah, my hair is growing quite a bit. Like, I've definitely noticed that it's been growing faster since my surgery. I mean, it was growing pretty quick, but it just like went on overdrive after my surgery, and it's all filled in. Like, I don't really see any spots anymore that were even thin. I mean, you could see where the last little remainder of the widow's peak is, but that's slowly closing up. And then I definitely see all the baby hairs right here. So, I mean, it's all coming together for me finally. So, I just didn't want to forget because I did forget last month on my HRT update, and I know that's like one of my most popular videos on my channel. So, definitely wanted to make sure that I got this out today so that, you know, everyone can continue to see my journey despite, me wanting to do other projects. I still, this is the bread and butter of my channel, just talking about my transition and everything. So I didn't want to let down my core fans by just dropping it all together, but, you know, did want to move on to other stuff. I just didn't want to focus on only just this, but I didn't want to let it go all the way completely and just forget about it. So, but yeah, I think 2018 is going to be a great year for me. I think there's a lot of opportunities ahead. Just it's all about getting out of my medical debt and, just moving on with my life finally for the first time. So, with that said, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more amazing content. And I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your day. Bye.